just like what we talked about in the last season,
Mm-hmm.
how that relationship with that student, you got to have that good. Uh,
You gotta have that good relationship with that student.
it's a big topic in the education system. Um, it's a big topic because uh, there is a whole lot of teachers that are getting more than, because the average, I think, and I could be wrong, I think the average approximately 20, 21, or 22
Mm.
kids per
Uh-huh.
class. So I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really sure because I feel like there should be like fewer
R-
um because principals, of course you're gonna have new
Yeah,
students, every once in a
yeah,
while,
which
but
is fine.
I just feel like, yeah, which is fine, but I wish it would be kept at that 20, that 22 to 22, that 20 to 22 student
Yeah,
range.
yeah. To me, I yeah, I to me I prefer like a fewer classroom size, because to me that works best for me, because I do not like a whole lot a whole lot of students in one classroom, because to me that's I cannot like concentrate when there's like a too many people in there, because you have so much like chaos going on in there, and there's only one teacher in there, trying to like calm down that one classroom, and you have like a big old classroom in there with like 20 like 30 or to 36 students in there, and that's just too much. So I prefer like about probably like 15 to about 20 to about 25ish students. So that's, to me, that's like my opinion on that.
I feel like homework nowadays is now getting harder
Mm-hmm.
in schools now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know why, but it's now getting harder for students nowadays.
Yes.
Um, when I was in elementary school slash and also middle school, homework was easy, especially elementary school.
Yeah.
Especially.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's like getting more complex
Mm-hmm.
than ever before.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I don't know why. Yes, you would like to see your students being challenged,
Mm-hmm.
but however, it's like creating more stress on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like pros and cons right there. Like, yes, you want your students to be challenged, but then again, the homework is going to be like very forward.
Yeah.
So I'm reading this article from Fordham Institute at org, how teachers affect students' attitudes and behavior, and they did a new recent study conducted by David Blaser at the University of Maryland. They look at whether teachers affects the student outcomes other than test scores, including students' self-reported behavior and happiness in classroom, and self-efficacy in math.
Mm-hmm.
So first, teachers substantially affected all three self-reported. This is the findings, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Self-reported factors of the student attitudes and behaviors. And then secondly, in a different model, there's a small but negative relationship between teacher effects on students' math performance and teacher effects on happiness in class.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, just like what we talked about in the last season,
Mm-hmm.
how that relationship with that student, you got to have that good
You gotta have that good relationship with that student.
make sure to spread positivity throughout your classroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Support. I'm. If you want to be honest, it really depends on where you're at. I mean,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, let's just be honest. If you really think about it, half of these people don't really care about if they support their new teachers or not, right? All y'all want to focus on is standardize this, standardize that, and then we need to make sure that our kids are getting it. Sir, or ma'am, look, I'm a first year teacher. I'm not saying that I'm not good at what I do, but I would at least like to know, when can I email you at times? So if I'm in trouble, if I'm going through something, like, what can I do to reach out to get that help? Or hey, my data is looking a little, discombobulated here a little bit. Who is my head or my team lead that can come in here and say, okay, Mr. Luther, you did X, Y, and Z, but right here we'll give you QRST. You get what I'm saying? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
want to be in it for self. Or you got your cliques, your teacher cliques. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna just be standoffish here, and the new teachers, we just gonna let them sink and do what they do. And then you got that admin that want to put on the front, we're always here to support. My door is always open. Don't tell me your door is always open, and then when I need you, your door is closed, or I
Yeah.
can't find you, or I'm too busy. You're gonna have to skip. You're a principal, right? You said that you're the head. So if you're the principal, that means you're the head. Which means if I need you, you need to get off your high horse at some point and you need to come see what's wrong. Because at the end of the day, what's the first thing a principal gonna say if they don't get the grade they need for the school? Oh, it's all your fault. No, that's on you. Because at the end of the day, that falls on you because what? You're the head. And since you decided you didn't want to help anybody, then guess what? You get what you deserve.
Be real. Just be real with your students. Come on now. Just be. That is what I'm going to do with my students. I am going to be 100% Damian Anderson. That is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be 100% me. Blank, blank. That is what I'm going to be. 100% me. Let your students see your mistakes. Embrace them. Let them see the real you. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay for them to see you fall out sometime. It is okay. It is all right. Some people may not agree with me on this, but I am just telling the truth here. This is my opinion. This is how I'm going to be with my students. Probably some teachers who are listening to this right now, they probably may not agree with me here, but I am going to do this with my students. I'm going to be 100% real with my students. So, and they will also come to understand that you don't expect perfection because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I cannot stand when people say they are perfect. You're not perfect, honey. You're not perfect. God did not make you perfect. He's the only one that is perfect. Nobody on this earth is not perfect. He did not make us to be perfect. Again, be real with your students, because I am 100%. I am going to be 100% Damian Anderson. So,